How's it, YouTube and fellow Deriv traders and all Forex traders and everyone who's not a Forex trader? But yeah, welcome to another video. It's been a while not posting any Forex related content, but I'm glad to say that I am back and I'll be dropping a few analysis once or twice a week. We never know, but yeah, I'm back and let's get ready to trade and analyze. So to all my Deriv traders, volatility traders, we'll be going through V10, analyzing it. So want to keep this video short, don't want to go through a lot, make it simple as possible. So I'll be using a combination of few strategies, but the main strategy that I'll be using is a smart money concept, as it's called. So basically that's order blocks, break of structure, higher highs and lower lows. So, and I'll be adding a few other bits and pieces of other strategies, but the main strategy that we'll be using is simply smart money concept. So we'll start basically on the daily. Okay, I don't really like it much, but yeah, to get a clear picture, we're going to start on the daily. All of this anyway is irrelevant, so it's just zooming out so we get an idea of where it is. So as you can see, downtrend, we've been going down, making lower highs and lower lows, and in a way this can be called as a consolidation or a wedge, you know. And then we had an impulse down, and then we had like consolidation, and then we had a big impulse going down. So this is where we're going to be focusing at this moment, because that's where the trend is at. So basically I like to go to the line chart and just get a sense or an idea of, in a way, what's going on, right? So I'll just draw a line just to show that in a way we were in a consolidation before we got that impulse down. So I'm not trying to get it perfect, but I just want to make for everyone else who'll be watching so they can see that this is a consolidation and we know how a consolidation is basically. So that's what happened right there. And then we got that impulse down. So when we look at this impulse, we got a break of structure right here, first one, and we got another break of structure here. And then if we want to, we can, but it's not a must. We got another one right there. So basically all three of these levels got broken, these ones, right? This one, and this one, so to say, right? So that wedge, so we can call it, if we also use that, you can bring it here. You can call it a trend line, yes, whatever you want to call it, but it's just for other confluences, right? As we can see, all these three, 1, 2, 3, they were broken. Those are three break of structures, which tells us that this sell move was very powerful. As you can see, these big candles, 1, 2, 3, and 4, before we got that reverse up. So now when we look, where did this move originate from, right? So we can argue that it originated from this one right here, this order block, which is the buy before the sell. But we also have this one right here, which is the one that gave us the bigger sell off, right? This is the one that gave us the bigger sell off. This is the daily. We move down to the 4 hour. And so basically on the 4 hour, we're just going to be looking at where we are and what's going on, right? And possibly we can just refine our order block. I know a lot of people, other YouTubers, you know, they talk about refining order blocks, so you can go to as small as a 5-minute chart to get your entries. But you can do that. I don't like doing that. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't, depending on how the charts are looking at that moment. But if we look here, we have this order block, this one. This was the push down, which broke this structure. Have another base here, push down, broke the structure, another base, and down. But when we look to our left here, Okay, when we look at this base, it got broken here. When we look at this order block, the buy before the sell, we got a retest, went back down and came back up, broke the structure, right? So the one that is currently valid to us is this one right here, right? This is our valid order block, this one right here. But do remember, on the daily, this entire zone is an order block, but we're scaling down right here to a 4-hour. We have this order block right here, right? And with this one on top here, we can also keep it there for just in case, right? So we're here. Let's go down to the 1 hour and see what is happening on the 1 hour. Okay, and let me just zoom out a bit. Let's see here. At how far are we? Okay, so we have this tiny one on the 1 hour, the buy before the sell off, right? We have this one, and if we look at where price is currently, right, price is currently here, which is in the daily zone, and there's a small order block right here, right? And you see where price rejected, came down and pushed even higher, right? But do remember, this is our 1 hour order block, sorry, our 4-hour order block, and on the 1 hour we have this one right up here, right there, that tiny one. But I want us to focus here. That's where I want us to focus at and see what price is currently doing. So as you see right here, we got high, low, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, and a higher high, right? So in order for us to get a confirmation that price is changing to the downside, we need to get, price needs to break this structure right here, right? In order for us to get a clear confirmation that price is changing direction, right? So let's zoom in a little bit closer and see what is happening, right? So to get a clear confirmation, price needs to break that structure right there. And currently, price has been rejecting at this point, right? So what does that mean for the current situation? Remember, we're on the 1 hour time frame, right? So if we zoom in a bit more and look, since price failed to break this structure, that means there's a very high possibility that price could push back deeper into our 4-hour order block zone before changing direction, right? So here we have two possibilities. Either we wait for price to push all the way to our 4-hour order block, and then wait for it to give us either a double top, triple top, and then a breakdown, and then we enter, right? Basically, we'll be waiting for something like this. We'll come here, look for this, we'll look for this, then we get a break of structure, which will put us, that there'll possibly be an order block right there. Okay, that is not visible. Let me change color right there. And then we'll be having a break of structure right there. And then we wait for this. And then we can take our entry there. And then we take the market down. And to get a clear confirmation entry, wait for a secondary break of structure. And then we will check for another order block here at the second leg. We'll wait for the market to come back in again, and then we can take our train and push it all the way down. So this is what we'll be waiting for right now, since the market failed to break this lower high on the 1 hour time frame, right? So as I said, two possibilities. We wait for it to push back up, give us this type of formation, and then we enter our trade. Or it could either push down, the market can just decide to go up here and then probably give us a candle that breaks right there. And then from here, we will be waiting for something like this. Remember, this structure would be broken. So then we'll be waiting for the market to come back into this order block. This is probability. I'm not saying this is not what's going to happen. It's probability that this might happen. This order block in here. And then we take the market down. So we'll have our entry right here. Sorry. We'll have entry right here with our stop loss probably right above there, and take this all the way down to the 4 hour, which will give us roughly a 1-to-9 risk reward ratio, right? So just to recap, is that with our two possibilities of what the market could do, as I said, is that, let me remove this. Okay, so as I said, that our probability is that the market could push higher, break this high, come into our 4 hour order block, and then we wait for this kind of formation before we take our trade either here with our stops run about there, taking it all down to the 4 hour lower low, or here at the secondary and also taking it all the way down to the 4 hour, of which currently this is a 1-to-8 and the second one is a 1-to-9. So this is what we'll be waiting for. But quickly, let me drop down to the 15-minute chart and see what is happening there, so we can get a more clearer picture and understanding of what's going on. So on the 15 minutes, this is what's happening currently, right? As you can see, uptrend, we've been moving all the way up. We've been going up, right? And on the 15 minutes, we do have a break of structure here for this small consolidation right here. But I don't want to focus on that because this is where the move, this buy move originated from. So we want the market to break this low, not to reject it, but break the low, right? That's what we're looking for. So nothing changes. We're still waiting for our pattern to play out. Basically, this is what we are looking for to play out. It could go in our favor, give us what we want, or the market could change and do something totally different. But this is the analysis for V10. We're going to wait and see what the market does, and we'll make sure that I post another feedback video showing where the market went to, what happened, and if we took a trade or not. So please don't forget, we'll be dropping more videos for volatility, V10, V25, possibly also boom and craft. But for you to get those videos and notification, like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. So see you in the update video.